up, guys? It is your boy Gazda back at it again with some new Archero content from my Archero series on my non-exclusive Archero channel. Promise you, different content coming soon. And if you're new to this series, this is where we play Archero, which is a mobile game available on Android and iOS. It's developed by Happy Studios, and it is one of the most aggravating mobile games in existence, in my opinion. You've seen the title of this video, so you already know what this video is about. This is long awaited after lots of flack received by you guys, because I read your comments. And on that plug, if you are new to this channel, please hit subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you never miss an update. I upload about 2 to 3 times per week. And while you're at it, comment and smash that like button, because it helps with the YouTube algorithm, which really helps my channel grow and more people be exposed to my content, and everyone's happy and world peace is achieved. Not really, but we can all think so. But anyway, back to what I was saying earlier. I read the many comments on my Meowgic video, which again, if you haven't checked it out, here it is. I'll plug it. Here's a link to it. That video was made when Meowgic first came out, and to this day, none of you have let me forget about it, and how wrong I am. So, you saw the title of the video. This is the updated Meowgic video that I alluded to in my amulet video from last video, which I'll link here if you haven't checked that out yet. Check out these videos after you're done watching this video. This is the Meowgic video. This is the update on where I stand with Meowgic. I've said in comments to respond to you guys that I believe he is definitely better than I initially thought, and I've received so many comments about how terrible of a player I am for thinking Meowgic is terrible. Okay, I get it. Alright, so in this video, we're going through actual data now, since Meowgic's been out since patch 1.3.1, I believe. And obviously there's a lot more data and a lot more people, you know, have some things to say about him that are pretty accurate. I play with Meowgic when I do endless mode is what I'll pick Meowgic. So he's at level 40. So let's go over some top level things about Meowgic. So as you can see on my screen right now, we have his stats, and he gets about 11 attack per level and 40 health per level. So I'm at level 40, and his base attack is 135. His max HP is 550 when you first get him. So this is what he's at level 40. As you can see on the screen, he has an attack of 50 for all heroes at level 20, a dodge of 5% at level 40 just for him, and a attack of 4% for all heroes at level 60. Level 80, which I'm not at level 80, I'm level 68, so I can't unlock that for any of the heroes. He gets a bonus of 30%. So there you go. That's the base level of Meowgic, okay? So not too bad. He's 1,800 gems to purchase. So unless you purchase for the game or you save up your gems, he's not free. In the forums, so again, this video is based off of comments from the Doctor, Mink from Reddit, and just searching around. So this is all content that's not from me. I want to give shout out to them properly. They've done the research, they've done the data. Thank you guys so much for that. It really varies. Some people put him at S tier, and some put him at A tier, S tier being the highest. And some people put him and Sylvan at S tier, and Helix at A tier. So is Meowgic better than Helix? Well, in my honest opinion, it really depends on you play, because I think Meowgic is, in my opinion, more suited for a dodge build. So we're talking about 2 Serpent Wings and the Vested Dexterity, because at level 40 gets a 5% dodge. Even though we have found out that dodge is not additive, it does not work as we originally thought it did. Still, that extra 5% dodge will help a little bit with that setup. Which makes sense. He's a wizard cat, or she's a wizard cat, or it's a wizard cat. It's a wizard cat. We don't know what gender wizard. It's a cat, okay, and it's a wizard, so it's magical. Maybe it's both genders at the same time. Who really knows? Leave a comment down below what gender you think Meowgik is. I'd be interested to hear that. Okay, so because of that setup, I believe he's more suited for that dodge build. But of course, again, whatever weapon you play with, whatever setup of gear you play with something that's fun for you, okay? That's the biggest thing, is that some people get lost in the weeds about who's the best whatever, and this way, that way, and your mama and my mama. No one cares, all right? Just, well, at least I don't care. This is a game. Play for fun. Have fun with the game, okay, man? Like, seriously, why are people taking this so serious? Like, you shouldn't only play with Rolla in this level and X and Y, and then you should play with Helix and this and that. And nah. It's a video game. Play it for fun. Disagree if you want, sure. Have constructive feedback, constructive comments, debating. Have fun with that. But when y'all are attacking each other, that's kind of ridiculous. So, anyway, more about Meowgik. If you're new to him, for some odd reason, he summons these cats. Now, initially in my original video, I talked about how I didn't like Meowgik because it's an RNG-dependent character, versus Helix, which I was using at the time. I've now switched to Sylvan. Helix got the rage ability built in, so his effect is always going to go off. And with me, as being the terrible player I am, I'm usually at lower health. So that ends up meaning, boom, bassa boom, his rage is usually at max, and so it's always going off. Whereas Meowgik, his cats, based on stats of what data has been able to be accumulated, his cat scales with your attack, so obviously your level, and with Meowgik's level, and it shoots out every about 3 arrows. So it does about 300% damage, and it's a homing missile cat. It goes through walls. So it's great for bosses, especially bosses that like move around a lot or teleport. Where I thought in my original video where it was terrible was, one, it's RNG, so you never know when that cat's gonna come, and if the enemy dies in midst of your attack and the cat spawns, it just runs into the wall and explodes and hits nothing. Unless there's an enemy that just moved into the way, then it will run into that enemy and blow up and do damage. But most of the time, it will just disappear and not do any damage at all. And so that's why I felt in my original video he wasn't that good, because not only are you relying on RNG of having this cat actually proc, which yeah, it procs often enough, but like if the enemy's dead, like that attack is wasted, versus Helix is always on. You just like have to be taking damage. However, Meowgik shines in that, well, pro with Meowgik, if Meowgik is at full health and you launch your cats, you're still getting his effect. It's not guaranteed. Versus Helix, you have to really maximize him by being a either bad player or really good player and intentionally getting hit, then staying at low health and then dodging a lot so that you can maximize Helix's abilities. So again, this comes down to gameplay style. How do you play? Are you more of a dodger, or are you more of a aggressive player where you want to get in the enemy's faces? Later levels, that doesn't serve you very well because, well, collision damage is going to kill you and there's just too much on screen. You don't want to be that aggressive. You want to be more dodging and whatever weapon you want to use. There's going to be a huge debate about the staff, spear. Those are generally touted to be S-tier weapons. They're the best weapons in the game right now. Again, play with what you fancy and what is fun for you. It is a video game. And if you want to check out the videos on my Ancient Legendary Staff, I'll put that here. And the Ancient Legendary Spear, I'll put that here. You can check out how I fused those and got those. You can also use Bow. Bow is also really good at the Epic and Legendary and Ancient Legendary level. But play with what you like, guys. Oh, okay, what else? I want to make sure I go through actual statistics so that people don't come down on me. Let me see. Yeah, the cat's doing 1.5 to 2 times the base DPS. That's from Mink, posted 3 months ago. So, shout out to him. And of course, Doctor left a comment on one of my old videos on Meowgik. A really detailed comment, and very critical and constructive, which I appreciate. So, I don't know if Doctor ever watches my videos still. I might have pissed him off with that Meowgik video, but if he does, and if you are watching this, thank you for that. I have come around to obviously understanding the data. Remember, I uploaded that video when it was brand spanking new. Okay, ultimately, is Meowgik the best hero? Well, it depends on your gameplay, playstyle, and desires on how you want to play Archero. I'm going to list right here pros and cons of Meowgik, and feel free to use that information sparingly. Now, will I delete the old video? Fuck no. Why? Because it shows growth, and it just was where I was at that time, and so I believe that that opinion is still valid, and I still believe that Meowgik is not the character for me, but it could be the character for you. So that's going to basically do it for this video, guys. Agree, disagree, let me know in the comments down below. Remember to subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell. I upload 2 to 3 times per week. And leave a like and a comment. I do read the comments, and both of those actions help out my channel immensely to grow and to reach more people. I appreciate you guys so much. And as always, I'm Gazda. I'll see you guys for the next video. Bye.